I see you gather before me.
Who's asleep in that that's all asleep.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon. Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Longfall. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood! By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Any last words?
哦，干，你冲！开什么玩笑？怎么有痛啊？ 这个倒地上就不起来。哦呦！强盗那么多，屁啦！这强盗那么多，这要死！哎，老死！哎，好痛！哦，完了！看，还不烧呢？哦，这两个队友可不可以给力一点啊？好难打，很小。
It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans
从未拒绝无辜百姓或弃老弱妇孺不管。废话，你只要有钱，我当然帮你。
from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a
最
contract.
热情委托还是最有礼
Most
貌。
polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her.
先给我土地与财
The
宝，
wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
感觉智商也真高哎。
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
Experienced
不一样啊，这
this
些人
is
是
what
睡
we need,
觉。
with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
You need me. 我接。
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
我的葡萄园，我有葡萄园哦。说不定人家就是他的城堡，是不是？干屁耶！我家城堡，三角。开什么玩笑？哇！
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
看起来好像还不
Exactly how
错
I remembered it.
啊，看起来个袂歹呢。
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me,
Wow.
the place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
哦，哎呦，三小。啊！巨人，手看起来蛮瘦的欸，这巨人他妈没问题吗？冲啊！两个还犹豫什么？啊！妈被丢出去了！不要打了啦，这瘦皮猴打不赢啊！干帅！巨人哦，这巨人是产物哦，搞成这样子，其实还蛮难看的。魔药，不对，剑油，哦，好难看哦，好难找哦。我产物油在哪里？哦，看到了，应该在这吧？这是什么啊？驯服之剑。修一下。养羊！哎呦，干老师！
A monster!
哦屁嘞！干嘛养这种奇怪的巨人呐？地方这也是诡异哦！哎！开什么玩笑？哎呦！哎！哦！哦！哦！就排呢！我哪跌倒会？我怎么在流血？为什么？为什么在流血？哦，我先跑了。为什么我在流血啊？哎呦！哎呦！好多羊，羊。
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
每个人都这么讲。
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
好啊，那我要收下战利品。
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
砍头喽！噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔。博雅特战利品，我看一下博雅特加什么。我的战利品什么、啊？怎么会是蟹蜘蛛战利品啊？干，很小。博雅特战利品嘞、我的博雅特呢？嘿，增强能力哦，这么猛，我还不加。走吧，萝卜。
Go, brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
突变与石匠机是我们猎人装备，还有突变。 哦，好漂亮啊！哇！
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Not so fast, Roach.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
捡个鱼，他应该不会揍我吧？耶、不要揍我，拜托。
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
我听到水鬼，哇，好久不见水鬼。
I will fell you all!
Anything taken by the current
啊，
ends
死
up
亡
being
尖
shot
刺魔三角。
Yes, the step.
哎呦，好恐怖的东西啊！
Careful.
等下，这到底是算什么？算腐蚀魔？腐蚀实施生物系在哪里？啊，找到了。啊 ！no！ 啊shit！ 哎呦，哇靠！爆炸！哎！看旁边是水。
Come on.
哎呦！别想！看卖笑群，我不然喝到魔药了啦！看这些路客。还想爆炸，三小！看这台就爆炸跟腐蚀魔一样。想它爆炸一定会有尖刺跑出来。哦，很多恐怖啊！我要死了！干！不要追我，去追那老头啊！我就快死了，还来追我！看，我感觉他们砍的根本没有力啊！
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
腐蚀魔血。等一下，我东西都还没捡，我要来捡。怪物脑，怪物骨。刚找到哪里去啊？妈的！哦，脚印。
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
我怎样了？我要继续找了吼。
Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
然后，
Gonna dive in, check the other nets.
嘿，这什么？
handkerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly.
DLC.
Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
看一下啊，什么公国守卫靴？哦，要那么高等哦！啊，看一下啊，哇，这守卫靴等下可以卖了。
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
那女的怎样？
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was
有一个
pulled
斗
from the
篷
river.
怪女人。
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
不要丢下我，我喝酒。不，跟着米尔顿前往酒店，请问有没有看到史蒂贝
A knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Killer What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have, but bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher.
什么？白狼？
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir the Peyrac.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off?
葡萄园.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. We were here during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
看他们讲话超不简洁的，讲了一大堆。刚刚那个走出去的 bitch， 够高，够高。白乌鸦葡萄园检查地窖中的尸体，我还真的是一个。
Start no pros.
What?
Yes? Is it not evident I'm busy?
看不出来。
Move it.
嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，葡萄园。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
哎呦哎呦！啊，小怕哦！哦，马照起啊！小怕哦！哎，傻小啊，怎么那么快？哎，你不要，快点！我靠呀，死人了！哎！
The cellar, gotta be.
哎，你不要！哎，跟我讲一下你怎样？跟我讲一下。 讲话，这时候你怎么不会把人抓起来问一下说里面怎么啦？啊，每个都那就死哦！看好恐怖哦，三小！天哪，我自己看。
Footprints, small bare feet, lead deeper into the cellar. Against the wall with great force.
我必须踩到墙上，踩到死了。
Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
脚很小，力气很大。
Used this to batter down the grate.
所以这个人被用来砸，哦，被用来砸门。什么人出来？
Yes,
不是你？耶！你要干什么
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
耶！你干嘛抓那个手？那手三小。No! No 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 no!
We don't have to fight.
他刚刚还衣衫完整的，然后现在在这边吃人。哎呦，高级吸血鬼哦！拜托不要，我不要跟你打，我求求你！哎，干什么？耶，好恶心！是什么 ？DIC 手帕。我的吸血鬼油嘞！哎呦，哦，好恐怖！你滚啊！什么？三角。我按到 SK 了。开什么玩笑？不要按到 SK！ 啊！拜托拜托，我求你，不要管不要管！哦，这样子我打屁哦！哦！办！哦呦！哎呦！干一个顺身！哎呦！这个 ，What's wrong with you？ 哎呦！啊个球！啊！哦！看怎么搞得跟恐怖游戏一样啊！走开，我求你，拜托，求求你，走开，走开，走开！好快哦！这还是吸血鬼吗？拜托，我求你不要过来，拜托，拜托！哇塞，还会瞬移耶！哦，终于！再涂一次油。啊，完了！啊，为什么我的剑这只号那么快啊？走开，走开，走开，走开，走开！速度快成这样子，要死哦！哎呦！啊，对。这时候我们看预告片的那一招就可以拿上来用。我的黑血在哪？哦，卖个球啊！哎呦！哦，好痛！好痛！好痛！好痛！好痛！哦，干那么快！拜托，我求你不要这样子，好痛哦！哦，要死哦！开什么玩笑，跑那么快啊！啊！我走开，走开，走开！我求你！好痛哦！屁呀！拜托，拜托，拜托！哎，什么东西？屁呀！那速攻是三小，这个什么啊？ 狗屁哦！刚刚那样子攻击根本没有停下来的、啊。我不爽了。哎嘎啦嘎！哦哦哦！看一下啊，我记得有记载高级吸血鬼会干嘛？不要给我看这个啊！不要给我看角色，怪兽、吸血鬼、高等的，一格尼跟吸血鬼有，好啊好。一格尼，哎呦，走开，拜托我求求你！干嘛一个裸女在那边？哎！啊，放你！哎！哦！啊，修理戏！哎，没烧到！哎！啊！哇，痛！哎呦！啊，好痛哦！打屁哦！我看到了，卖起了啊，八婆！啊！啊，烧你！看，去死了你一个！看，臭八婆！臭八婆！哎，阿郎照起啊！哎！不要！救命啊！哦呦！哦，不要！哎！看他要来了，他这样子我打屁哦！哦！加速能力再生快啊！我求你！狼没屁哦！看顺走！臭八婆，你给我过来！你脑不搭？
These men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
妈的！你有什么啊？怪兽耳朵、尖牙、吸血鬼之血、吸血鬼唾液，全拿走！啊！臭八婆！我在这边干嘛？哎呀！
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
你要怎么拉？哦，原来是把它剖开哦，好恶心哦！
Bulging with coins.
喉咙怎么会有钱包？
Elfgardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs staying completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
检查完毕。
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
你就这样把手收在身上，你会不会太恐怖了点？
Shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
干嘛为一只断手跑来这边啊？其实没必要啊。看恐怖死了！哎、拜托、啊，你们来收一下尸好不好？这里看起来真恐怖死了。萝卜，过来。耶、
Faster.
上面在比武人，下面死人了都不知道。不过，我要先来去修东西。
I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount. Promptly.
At your service, sir. The racing model is one I recommend. Light, durable, and a mere 50 crowns apiece.
I shall pay you double provided they are ready today.
Hammer and flip. Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
看这个样子，我不太指望说。
What have you got there?
短弓哦，你还有短弓哦，啊，这么猛！你帮我修东西好了，帮我修东西。
What have you got there?
对，我要把这些卖一卖。 石凯利格甲一卖掉，卖掉。啊，废币了，卖掉。这是什么？这也卖了。
So long.
Abercrombed, engreft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Let's see what you got in stock.
怪贝贝卖什么呢？永恒之火、刽子手护甲，然后什么？哦，好像有的都还不错哎。调什么这好像比我好。 看三小啊，怎么比我好啊？哦，只是护甲比我好而已。妈的！
So long.
Over here! Never you are. The air here is such that one is never hungover.
Hey. 是空气半幅。
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldacia too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
饿啦，噪音呐！看，等一下踹你们哦，妈的！
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
你不先跟前面这位大哥讲说，你刚看到一个吸血鬼女，然后还把一只手在那边乱拿。
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No one can gain glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
妈的，又是尼布加德大帝送来的怪物，妈的！ 看这个大地怎么吃饱真的没事干，都在送怪物。耶！他等下一定就领便当了。
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Vivian. Hello, Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Yeah.
Got a bad feeling about this.
看得出来，这个人等下就领便当了啦。哦，好，好，不要拍手，人都差点要挂了哦。啊！北七，看后壁啦，北七。哦，就疼诶，哦。
We have to help him.
请问这一只算什么啊？
Alas, for Nathan, the beast heaved its foul girth.
这只算什么？等一下，这只算什么？这只算了啦，给你涂类虫生物好了，看起来就哦，好猛哦！啊！ 啊！怎么这么？这是怎么那么猛啊？我怎么打？看这个最好打得赢啊 ！Get the fire！ 打，他来告诉我。好难打哦！这个，哦，这怎么打？告诉我，拜托！这个最好可以打啦，这个，哎呦，这不知道有没有用哎。过来！干沙威玛！哦，原来这时候打啦！看，原来外面是壳哦。干，这沙威玛这里，哎呦！过来，沙威玛！所以用风的吹把，看吹它也没有用。啊，男爵你可以去死了，挑战这种奇怪的东西。哎呦！ 吵死啊！好痛！啊，不能被他撞爆啊！哎呦！哦，就 combo 呢，这边。哦屁啦！我怎么都被他撞到？这是一个，我死了啊！干被沙威玛撞死了！ 火烤沙威玛！哎，我们今天刚好夜市啊，我等下要去找沙威玛吃，以泄我心头之恨。 看这个真的难打怎么外面是壳啊？我根本不知道说这一只要涂什么油会比较好打它哦，可以，火烤稍微嘛，火烤一下而已，哇，他应该是怕火吧？烧一下就哀哀叫了。哇，火烤沙威玛居然真的有用等一下还不去夜市吃一个。对，这时候干34等是很低，是不是？必然风火轮哦。干风火轮沙威玛，最好是像无敌风火轮一样。你不要起来！我一样涂类虫生物油好了。现在是什么？吸血鬼油。没用。
Waited till the time was true, then 12 danced and spun, struck the monster like glue.
旁边怎么有一个骑士？人我想旁边怎么会有个奇怪的人挡在那里？看什么？好猛哦！掉在他旁边卷，那一定死啊！不要在旁边卷了啦，这个一定死哦 ！NPC 要被你玩死了！我一定要放一下滚了，我受不了了！哎呦！屁啦！请问一下，这我要怎么办？不要啦，他都来撞我！不滚！三小！看这沙威玛怎么那么难打看，等一下就把它夹面包在那边吃。
Gotta keep it down.
对啊，我看我还是贴墙壁好了。看刚刚就是没贴墙壁，被他撞死。他那真的很鸡歪耶！哇！我在墙壁旁边，快，拜托你过来！过来！哎呦！ 这里，我在这里！好痛！ 哦，先放昆根就好了。快快撞！对，乖。哦，他没砍到半刀。哎呦！还要干嘛？我不要。 挡不住！啊，一直被撞死。哎呦！哎呦！哎呦！哎呦！哎呦！那我还不揍你！该死家伙，害我吃活死！啊！哇！终于贴墙壁超好用哇！
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
哇，看起来一脸慈祥老
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed.
Finish the deed 是不是？我偏不打。
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
靠腰啊！哎，林北都放他了，还在那边啊，真可怜。
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
看他一定要过来那边说：“啊，你这个大白痴，不要把他杀掉！我才不要追求你的兵器。”
We must talk. Vivian.
Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk.
对啦 ，talk 啦，
Been long awaiting your
快点啦！我说我身上有一只手哎，这只手还会动哎。
Entrance, so spectacular.
我直接问韦图啊。
My contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
死了吧！调查队不是刚刚那一些吗？屁啊！刚那些不是调查队哦。
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him.
快哦，丹德里恩在德维诺瑞酒店里面
We
哦。
would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour. captain of my personal guard.
为什么要看起来长得好像谁
Your
哦？
Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Wow.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own.
好，那我走喽。血与酒结束。
I've no doubt about it.
这要变结束喽。
We settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
什么意思啊？在家找得到，但是想都想不到的东西。对啊，我之前结局是变成孤狼啊，我要在家找一个女人，就想都想不到啊。在家找得到，但是想都想不到的东西是什么？不一定啊。
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise? It's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard. Corvo Bianco.
你把一个刚死人的葡萄园送
You
我
will。doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however,
开
will
什
be
么玩
yours
笑
only
啊
once you！
你
have
把一
slain
个
the beast.
刚刚死人还在那边差点，
Gesture, Your Grace.
我差点被杀死的地方
Corvo Bianco.
送我。
Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue
干，我
should
跟你有
present
仇是不
minimal
是？
problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim
哇，
legend.
死人的葡
Thank
萄
you,
酒
Your，Grace.
好好喝
I
哦。
accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
一个凶宅卖不掉还送我，
infected with claws, not a
我
weapon.
不要凶宅了，拜托啊！
So he died
当礼
suddenly,
物送我，我也
but the
不
body
要。
was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges. Enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
In the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between victims. All bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which
所以他是在惩罚这些发誓过骑士精神的骑
Might be
士。
the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue.
然后让他们去死。
Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be
英勇，你叫一个老人怎么英勇跟他打？
At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. Knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
你这是让这个队长那个，你这是让这个队长来更恨我而已啊！妈的！
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start.
不要啦！
Disguised as the
他刚明明还在旁
hiding
边哦。
somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully
精心
guarded
设计过秘密哦。
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
搜索花园，然后又要谨慎，然后又要不要
You,
打
Witcher,
自己
follow
这
me.
样？
My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
看这也是一个八婆哎。 哦，三角。
Your Grace！
哇，算了，你不是八婆啊，你是一个女强人。Good。我一个女强人。
What the hell?
哇，里面穿着。
Why I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Onward!
猛。
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
误杀啦！他是在误杀啦。这里看起来蛮漂亮的、啊，只是啊，米尔顿，不要死！除非那种怪物喜欢在光天化日之下把人杀掉啊！快！快！什么、啊？不是，甜蜜家园哦！等一下，我再看，快！哇，这女爵穿安全裤。
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
哪里？
We must go to where the
快点！你给我用跑的，快跑！
Unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in
快！穿高跟鞋还可以跑那么快，你也蛮猛的。
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence.
打破规则是不是？ 先是一个凶宅卖不出去来送我，然后再来是
On second thought, through here.
他翻什么白眼啊？
Then we will split up.
哇，他也蛮猛的，他还敢这样自己一个人找啊！
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish.
哎，你怎么叫我找两个地方
I make the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
哇，他屁股好翘。你负责去找金河独角兽，独角兽的脚。
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there. Look.
它是马吗
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Kenneth. It's not a real fish.
干不要打嘴炮啦！杰洛特的人都快
See the
挂了。
nets? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix egg hunters.
我好像有一些漏掉了。
Then let's get to it.
不清楚啦，快点啦，以为我要冲他啦。拍姐，结果救人喽！晚餐等一下再吃好了，本来想说现在去找晚餐的，这样。
Courageous or coward? What other part of the state would one have in mind, if not that which fights and goes to war on the state's behalf?
米尔顿，拜托你不要死啊！
But this is no true unicorn.
独角兽，叶奈法也有一只。 Unicorn!
Will work. Or some sweets.
We would not
这两个
be
人是不
in
是在这
this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish
这两个人怎么长得一模一样啊？
again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
这两个人
Hey
怎么长得
folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
偷施法术，快点！快偷施法术！偷施法术，拜托我求你，你不是会施法吗？独角兽，给独角兽的点心在哪里？是 孔雀吗？什么？点心？拜托你们跟我讲一下点心在哪里啦！哦，看到了，应该是这个。
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale.
感觉拿你的马来。
Roach likes carrots. Maybe unicorn will too.
萝卜喜欢胡萝卜哦，好，这样。
outrage.
拍谁借我一下，谢谢。
Perhaps we should try to hook
Think unicorns, rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe.
哎呦，不是我无耻啊，人家快死了。我也不会偷吃啊，我是要给马吃的啊。马跑掉了。
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
哎，你为什么手上好像是？大哥，你不要这样子慢慢走啦！我现在一定要一只手拿好像一个甜点的东西在那边找他。Unicorn 过来 ，Unicorn。
Yum yum.
对，过来，乖。耶！蛋糕我就自己吃喽。
Easy.
快施法印，快点！我要独角兽。
Be better off on horseback.
还是你借我骑一下？我知道没有马鞍可能会骑起来不是很舒服，就是。啊！人家只是搬一只兔子，你也要杀它，这也太过分喽！乖，留在这里哦。缩魂杖，拖飞，然后金鱼前面那个吗？什么哥？怎么好像红红的？金鱼，是金鱼吗？糖果啊？拖飞是沙蛙哥。4个吧。还有什么？啊！我要煤气！啊！看，这不是情侣之湾吗？怎么好像看到一堆人都在吵架啊？你们还是情侣吗？上，看到在哪里？是这个、哦。三小，被吊上去了。
Hey, wait! Stop! It's important.
干！我一定要揍你一拳，然后把那金鱼干死。
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace. When a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift.
好落魄哦！
A key.
看这太白痴了吧，太好笑了吧！不要说我无赖啦，我是要救人哦。这两个那一对狗男女。推理出密尔顿藏身之处。干，前面那3个要钱就算了，一个人只是装兔子而已，这也要被杀掉，也太夸张了。 看，等下看到应该是实体了。米尔顿，撑着！哦，那匹马还在，我要继续骑它。哦，一个没得游哎！走！哦，发现了，我拍谁？啊！虽然只有100多步，我也要骑马上去。结果，哦，这匹马是怎样？怎么好像不好控制的感觉？快！他身上刚好还有绳子，怎么那么刚好？
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
I see.
And a clue.
And I found another. Show me yours.
Hey! 淡掉了。
Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head
长的
of
地方
hard
没草也
cheese.
没线，反而多了点水，水质不是虫，头上顶了个宝藏。不要叫我！运长的地方没草也没线，是什么意思？泥土反而多了点水，水质不是虫，然后头上顶了个宝藏。水质在哪里呀？我不要猜这个哦，好难猜哦。我们就干脆这样子，等到米尔顿挂掉再说啊。你找的地方没草也没线，没草也没线。对嘛？是谁写的？叫他出来揍他，直接问他说这地方在哪里就好啦。宫殿的温瓷品储藏室里头，头上顶了个宝藏，温室没草也没线，不可能是。哎，等一下，温室里面多了点水，水质不是虫。猜。
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one box, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
拜托猜对，拜托猜对！想要没草也没线，就是温室啊！温室里面只有花啊！只要在温室里面养草啊！
Wait here.
啊，阿萨，你刚阿萨啦！我又没碰你胸部。啊 no！ 哎，羚羊鸡扒，羚羊鸡扒！哎，你很不耐摔，你不要这么做。哇塞，怎么那么猛啊？你是死神是不是？看 Overwatch 死神跑在这里了。哦 ！Who are you, motherfucker？ 这太夸张了吧！那是三小啊！哎，我还要继续追吗？啊，没得追了。杰哥，你不要现在跟他打啦，你一定会死！我跟你讲。
I'm here.
哦，头上加
This
宝藏。
belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut?
我没杀过老百姓，一个都没有。
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left, and you should.
女吸血鬼是他硬要杀我的，我没有要干嘛。
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
水字头上加宝藏，所以我没猜错是温室啊。
I intend to live happily ever after.
哎呦，干他怎么在后面啊？好丑！哎呦，啊你就卖呢？他是什么东西？吸血鬼吗？算了，涂油，涂吸血鬼，看。我吸血鬼就是通的油哎。 好痛啊！哎呦！不要闹啦！叫我跟这个打，根本不可能！走开啦！干！看好像根本不痛不痒啊！我会不会跑掉啊？与恶兽战斗哦！这个根本不好打 ！Get the fuck out, bitch！ 啊！哎。 他这只犯规好不好？这只怎么那么恐怖啊？干嘛比艾瑞金还恐怖哎、哎呦！看金刚狼哦！哎呦！哎呦！哎呦！ 啊！毛线！救命！啊！毛线！救我！救我！等一下，这只不会是叫我现在把它杀掉吧？我资料片才买了没多久哎。 干这包克兰啊，好痛！啊，你别甩了啊！哦，给我过来，屁呀、这没有用！开什么玩笑？我到底拿什么剑打他？我不是拿银剑吗？啊！打他好像根本没不痛不痒啊！哦，走开！那只到底怎么打？哦，吃！啊！哦，我到底拿什么剑来打他？我看一下。这个哦。 哦！这只到底是三小啦，不是吸血鬼哦。我觉得不止这一只哎，太麻烦了啦！叫我现在跟他 PK 还 PK 到他死掉，你开什么玩笑啊？哦，砍木头啦！ 这地形真的很奇怪哎！哦，这样他速度也太快了吧！亚登之翼没办法困他，我现在要怎么打？哎呦！看利维亚杰洛特要挂了，现在还没有半个女的可以趴，我现在就要死了。哎，左传变防御啊！ 哎呦！外面还有人在讲话，你们没有听到里面在干嘛？哦！救命！这个真的很夸张哎，这是三小啊！哦 ，Get the fuck out, bitch！ 哦，哎，我有放到，哦，放到了，哦，好痛！哦妈，我有放错，妈的，吓死！哎，开什么玩笑？你在回血！哎，我砍你砍得那么辛苦，在回血哦！拜托你不要这样子，你已经够开外挂了，你这里王八蛋哎！哦！干赏你！看刚好被木棍挡到三角。赏你！哎呦！刚刚你的视角挡到。哎呦！我真的不知道我现在到底在跟什么生物对打呢？吸血鬼哦，放！哎呦！哎，还好我没有玩死武汉哦，想流点血就已经难成这个样子，玩死了武汉根本是造成麻烦。按死吧你啊！错！拜托陛下赏我一个女人。我打死他之后，我不要葡萄园啊！你把你下面一个女的剩给我就好了。好，我打得那么累啊！被吓！看你老师！哎呦！等一下，我记得他会再生诶，不会？2根木头比他还强。看我都烧下去了，他也不会痛不痒哎。我看一下我的护甲，95%啊，修一下。蛋糕能不能吃？口袋哦，我才不要蛋糕哎，妈的！啊，救命哦！这只怎么那么难打啊？看一下，加速火力再生，好。哎呦！啊，加速火力再生。哎呦！看，这很夸张哎！哎呦！哎！哎呦！好痛！哎，你开什么玩笑？还想给你扎一次？不可能啊！啊！不可能啊！哎错！但这2根木头真的哦，终于哎，三下！哎，不要这样子啊！不要！我好不容易把他打成这个样子，拜托我不要再打他第2次了，我求你！哦！三下！
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
哎呦！ 声就好。
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
你是谁啊
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn, though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
哦，看他左胸口真的好痛哦。
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
大哥，你换个衣服好不好？你左胸口那个
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity.
感觉所以有问题的不是这一只吗？还是
to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent, one they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, inventing his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine.
对了，他不是怪物啦，拜托你让他不要再杀人好不好？
Evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise-Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
啊，你要怎么走？哦，这些吸血鬼真的很恐怖哎，还这样走掉。哦，还蛮猛的。
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
米尔顿还是挂了，所以我刚看到已经来不及了，是不是？所以我到底有没有猜对啊？拜托，等一下。他名字怎么那么长一串啊？艾米尔、雷吉斯、赫洛赫雷克、塔吉夫、戈德弗莱哦，好长一串。迪拉夫、艾瑞提，为什么他的脸看起来很像？看，为什么他的脸看起来比较像杰洛特再老一点啊？我想知道是那个人是不是真的挂了，不要这样子啊！我脑袋想了很久，想到说终于知道说是温室之后，他还是死人三小啊！不要这样对我啊！我好不容易猜中了。啊，算了。
We must allow by his trade. Good hunting to you, Witcher. We're relying on your mastery of your craft.
什么高超技艺，我差点就死了欸！拜托。开什么玩笑！我差点就死了。这群王八蛋一定要等到说我打到结束了，才在那边姗姗来迟。就是这样。
Sir, sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
你只负责送信是不是？希望是约炮的。邮票上写一副油脂，快滚吧
Here, and thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
一副油脂，快滚吧
My dear friend.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Tucson. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine
不是你啊！
The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed.
你找一个小朋友来那边送信是怎样？
I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. The details I've come to learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints.
你叫我去挖坟墓是不是？
It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion. Investigate at your leisure. Your friend, Yennefer.
拍摄当初有帮到他，然后我就变成独居老人。最终任务。最终任务。看，找了一个臭小鬼来送信。蒙面女人怎么那么多啊？不会都吸血鬼吧？
I say, is that Geralt? Sir!
好了，你被冲啥了？
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
对，名正四方还来到南方，所以你要干嘛？快说。
I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Grettore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you?
喝了，花几你喝，现在才能报仇吧？
This Grettore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes, from which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap. But he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
还神哦，这个可能已经变尸体了。好了。
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Grettore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
怎么会有尼夫家的军官？
Explain to me why you are here. Yes, Rich. Will someone explain to me?
尼夫家的军官在这里冲啥脚？
Squatters do not mess about. Poof.
闲着没事走了个尼夫家的强尼在下面啊？看我的强尼在下面，强尼是地精强尼吗？哦，等一下，这个任务好像有点危险哎。 哦，45等。好，我们现在去一下那个有点恐怖的葡萄园好了。人物目录表。哦，还在墙泥的下面哦。我刚刚突然聊天室才发现说一个爆掉了，然后突然没发现你说了什么，拍谁？墙泥。这样 J 开头哦，看到了。宫殿花园里头，所以我到底有没有救到他？哦，刚有花园可以选吗？啊，我完了，我感觉我猜错呢。看一下我任务怎么写的，敢不要任务写出已失败哦？有没有？最后愿望也没弄到，嘎。什么？哦好，那我猜对了，只是还是死了。葡萄园，葡萄园，葡萄园，葡萄园。
And I say, hey, 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 what's going on?
好哦。
I have a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
对毛线有开生意。他刚扫把。他扫把。这是扫把吗？看脚啊！对啊。金库欸，他干嘛？这是什么？他的钱为什么在这？哦，啊，不好意思啊。你觉得你会抽什么呢？保费变3角。他确定他把这个凶宅送我没关系吗？看，这是一个超恐怖的地方哎！我差点在那边死掉哎妈的！
Good health to you.
哦，在这。
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfalti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco.
Yeah, get the fuck up.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. No who did it before me?
Baron Rossel. He was bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Napoleon of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
他说他喝纯吃茶、抽零食的小序号，然后抽到了最小奖100点。
in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
参观葡萄园。
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
不是我啊，我弟去楼下了。
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
哇
Pretty vast.
上一秒还是凶宅欸。
And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
你们家是印度人吗？世世代代在当管家，你老爸当什么就当什么。
If my lips don't stink of wine. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help is.
主要你的帮佣刚才骂我蠢蛋，这是不好的帮佣哦。
If they would just take to work as they take to dancing.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
Take care, Sonny.
Down below lies a vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
A witcher. We could use one around here. Full time.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled. There's a guest attending a Bolius school for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Wine, look like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you crazy.
想要吗？仓库还有。想要吗？不给你。
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place.
哇，这就烂掉了。
Neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Follow me, please.
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 Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here.
哇，玫瑰。
Their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Barnabas Basil. Barnabas Basil. 哦哟，这人名字这也是一个绕口令。Barnabas Basil。巴纳巴斯巴索。
Follow me, please.
Follow me, please.
Follow me, please.
Follow me, please.
The more you beat them, the better they are.
所以这
This
间呢，
served
这间
as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
What? You've spread some nastiness to me!
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was
这是
kept
酒
here
窖
at Baron Rossel.
你知不知道我刚刚差点死在酒窖里
I
面？
took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
伟伟哦，诶，他这时间应该在吧？应该吃饭。如果我还没遇到他。
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, we shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe
想不想一起打哈欠？
devise some
打哈欠
ineffective
会传染。
arrangements. A few paintings, for instance,
我们来一起
will
打哈
breathe
欠。
new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the
哇
full lay，
考
of the
试完
land.
了就是要睡觉啊，玩啊，睡到爽跟玩到爽。
One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service in the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
我只有7000多块，我要从哪里？体验好了。
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
哎呀
yes.
玩什么跑跑跟风骨啊 ？Overwatch。
The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Yeah.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
订个磨刀石吧。
And send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content.
不要玩什么风骨跟跑跑了啦，电脑都换玩玩巫师啊，玩什么啊都可以啊。
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent...
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest...
这个护甲修理就吧。
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
That's all for now, BB.
BB. 物品栏中无法可放之类食物可以讲啊？什么意思？哦。这个 BB 怎么还在这啊 ？BB 不要看了 ，BB 给我滚出去！床在这啊？屁啊！放置战利品没得放。 战利品应该也都发臭了吧？哦，放个对啊，居然不给我个，他都不给我女仆。哎呀，兽魔猎人不会生育啦，又不会怎么样。我看一下，我总财产还有5526块。看这财产花太快了吧！翻修这里太花钱了吧！看这里搞得好像我家一样，人家死掉的房子，我现在来翻修它，有没有搞错啊？
How might I be of...
Starting to really like this.
As you wish, sir.
房屋。
Thinking about the outer.
If I might dare to make a suggestion. Not only did the residents positively
好贵啊！5000块。
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibli would so quaintly put it.
你抢银行啊！5000块。
For now, BB. Thanks.
5000块，你他妈要我去死是不是？我等一下花下去，我只剩526块钱，5526块少了一个5，变526块了。干，你们搞错啊！好贵！哦，萝卜可以放那么多？不，我还想着萝卜可以放那么多战利品的，因为我看错了。 你一个基础翻修他妈的5000块，哦，我再修不就要花1万1万5？ 开什么玩笑？不要开玩笑啊！好激动！我只有5526哦，这样花下去就没钱了。好，我们就把这里当古迹好了。你看旧旧的也很漂亮啊，是不是？哇，你看那一看就知道是古迹啊。啊，你看这个墙壁，水泥都脱落了，油漆都掉光了，哇，多漂亮啊！哇，你看这个椅子，哇，看起来好旧啊，还有点发霉啊，哇，这最好看的。爸，不用修了啦，就这样就好了啦。什么5000块什么的，等我之后有钱再说啊。等待一天让魔石送到啊。我只有5000块啊，我只有5000块，我开始欺瞒自己了。冥想，我冥想一下。现在时间是10点40分，那就冥想到隔天的10点，冥想到隔天9点好了。啊，我的魔石怎么还没送到啊？我的魔石呢？干，臭爸爸骗我！我点数只有2点可以点哦。蜥蜴蕨根、粉身碎骨根、肌肉记忆。啊，我们这样子好了，我们先储存一下游戏，然后我看一下修了5000块之后会长什么样。爸爸，修。
Starting to really.
As you wish.
Been thinking.
If I might. No.
修。
It's in your hands then.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them too long. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business.
等待3天哦。好，我们来等。这时候我们就先来躺床上睡觉了。我如果不整修，是不是连这个床都不能用？是不是？还在等待换新床，现在无法使用。然后呢 ？Shit！ 干嘛？搞得这好像不是我家一样，guys。冥想。对，冥想到9点。啊，冥想到10点啊！不，我在冥想。然后再一次，反正之前结局被人破到孤狼，只有一个人，真可怜。我魔石桌送到了没啊？我的桌子呢？
Fetch this empty dead, sweep up here. Watch it.
The job is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
A man who dare not down some red is a man
Yeah.
who tries to thumb his
哇，这看起来蛮爽的诶。 好啦，我们再来看一下，过1天之后我家变得什么样。看我花这5000块值不值得？花下去，我总财产剩下526而已。等待3天，3天不是过了吗？还说第1天不算？改变没真效哟，这有变吗？好了，好像这个有多了一些壁画、啊。妈，我画油画都没有那么快了，3天把4天画的跟妈油画一样三小。呜！值得了，值得了！哇！哇，蛮值的。啊，管家，你什么时候滚出去啊？我想要自己一个人看这里。哇，一个超值得，是不是？哇！不要睡觉，不要睡觉！啊，我按错，我没有要睡觉。没有睡觉。哇，还不错哎，这么值得。这谁家？大门摆传送门。哦，原来这不是我家啊！妈的，3天只是架了传送门让我去别人家而已。然后突然别人跑进来说：“哎、你是谁啊？”然后之后把我赶出去。开什么玩笑？你让工人在我家摆传送门，这是不是我家啊？这是什么？我还摘自己家里的草干嘛？神经病啊！武器架，不能架武器哦。我还能整修什么啊？都已经这样子了。
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superb, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery.
你不会找到尸体吧？
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
A 必须搜索地窖，不会之前那一只吸血鬼的尸体你还留着吧？这不是什么好东西耶。地窖，这里还是没什么改。
Strange.
Oh yeah.
找人来修理啊！我打！什么地方
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
哦，感谢追随，感谢追随。朱留士班加维的信，我要找的人是不是就是他？哎呦，呜，哇，一个实验室这是什么啊？大石臼、突变诱发物，这些突变诱发物那么多，也不知道到底可以拿来干嘛。尤其这种叶之妖里面最多。啊！等一下再说，等一下再说。要不要来帮忙加个门啊？花500块也可以啊，我只剩500了。 不然那边看起来好丑哦，没有门。好了，我不要待在这里了，这里好恐怖哦。我看一下，我家除了可以修5000块，还可以再修什么
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, bengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
还可以再做什么装饰？我看一下。
Starting to really like this place. Maybe.
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house?
房子装潢还可以再修。
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house
你还有什么功能可以加？
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to do.
盖一个没有钱
推， Not the slightest problem, sir.
没有钱就说我急事要走啊。
Whatever you desire.
啊，反正都不小心破到孤狼了，就只有一个人哦，好多可怜呐、好啊，先到这边，我现在去觅食，晚一点再继续。
Wine is better than stew, for stew you have to chew.
他手上拿的这到底是什么、啊？他这扫把是不是破图啊？好，他的扫把应该破图了。空的储存，好，好让我后悔花5000块拯救这里。